All right, you know what time it is. It's time to start sparring. Everyone else in the class starts cheering. Yeah, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. And I'm the only one sat there thinking like, wait, what's happening? The sensei says, everyone go to your designed lines, pair up with each other. We will begin shortly. Like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? The other guy next to me comes up to me, curly-haired brown kid, like almost like about what 6 foot, 6'1". He comes up to me, he's like, "Yo, bro, why don't you be my partner for this?" I'm thinking, "Wait, hey, oh, we're gonna be fighting each other now? Hey, hang on, what?" This is only my second day here at this martial arts camp, MMA, and so it's like, okay, let's get ready. The teacher, the sensei, not teacher, well, pretty much same thing, but sensei says everyone needs to get their boxing equipment on. If they don't have any like gloves or what's it called shin guards, no knee pad, not knee pads. There's something that you put onto like right here. You probably can't see my leg, but you put them onto your shin and they like your shin and the top of your foot so that you don't fucking destroy your foot when you're fighting. He gets everyone their equipment, everyone organized and all that. He puts us all like all the pairs into lines, like 4 different lines, and he says, "All right, let's begin." He goes up to the front. So the way this class is like organized is that there's like almost every single martial arts club. There's mirrors everywhere so you can see your form. And then there's 4 lines like on one side of the mirror of just all of us kids. There's at least like what? 16, 18, 20 of us here. We're all like around the same age. Puts us there. We're about to get ready. He says, okay, the first 2 of each line, not the first 2, one person from each line will come up, which makes 4 people. These 4 people will be separated into 2 sparring clubs. And into these 2 sparring clubs, the sensei, and they call it a Sifu, which stands for martial arts. What's it stand for? Sifu? Oh yeah, okay. So it'd be Sifu and the sensei, which would be 2 different martial art teachers. And they would be in charge of both of these both of these sparrings. The first 2 sparrings happen. Me and curly-haired bro, we're sat like 3 layers back, 3 pairs back. So it's gonna be 3 whole rounds, 3 whole beatings of other children before we go up and we have to beat each other up. These guys, they're not really holding back. You see, these people were just told to give each other a nice moderate level of pain, but not so much to the intensity level where they can't come back from that said pain. So they were told to just spar at an adequate level, like a good enough level to where your opponent can like feel your touches, feel your hits, learn from them and adapt to them without absolutely brutally destroying your teammate. Those 3 sparring sessions go by real fast. They're like, what, 60 to 90 seconds. I know you're probably thinking 60, 90 seconds, it's like, it feels like a long time, huh? No, not really. Not when you're out there. No, it doesn't feel like a long time. So about time, the 3 other pairs go, and then it's me and curly-haired time. Me and this guy, we're about to go. He has me go up to him and just fist bump him before for like a sign of respect. And then he says, "Go." Now me, I'm kind of like, I wasn't exactly that trained. This guy, he's already been there for a year. This guy's way more experienced than me, at least a good 5 inches taller than me, a little bit bigger than me. The odds aren't looking in my favor. They really aren't. So this guy, so we get to throwing. We get to like dead ass throwing. And here I am. with my shit ass little form, not knowing exactly what to do. And he's kind of just like parrying it a little bit. Just a little bit of parry. And then it's his turn. And I promise you, bro, when it was his turn, I switched all over into defense form. He's throwing hooks, kicks, low kicks, left kicks, right kicks, elbows, hooks, everything. I'm just blocking. He throws a right hand hook. I block with my left hand. Literally just like, he throws a fucking left foot kick at my side. I put on my foot and I just block it. Put on my right foot, block it, boom. Every single one of his throws, I just blocked it as much as I could. The Sifu would see this and he would go, "AJ, switch that defense into offense." And I go, "Okay," because I didn't want to let this guy down. You know, he was pretty cool. I didn't want to let him down, so I instantly switched up my fighting stance. fighting stance, switched up my defense, and went straight for a punch. But not just that, I kind of ducked. Like I went lower, lower. I went lower, jabbed him in the stomach, boom, and then I was gonna try to rise up for what's one of that? The hook, a right hand hook straight to his chin. The second I try to do that, he fucking dodges. He weaves that shit. He goes, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. And in the split second before I can react, he's already. Oh man, let me show you something, bro. So you've probably seen in some of those movies, maybe some of them, where there's like this. Okay, hang on. Fucking charger. Where there's like this impressive ass kick that the martial artists will do. So something like this, where you'll jump off of one foot, and then with the other foot, you'll just use it to like completely kill your opponent. So it looks something more like this. All right, I'll try to like do it as best as I can. So the way that he would do it though, was in a much different manner. So as I said, I took that hook, but he dodges, and he's on this side right now. He's on this side. And as he's on that side, I'm like, well, fuck. I try to block it because I know what's coming up next. And he does the most diabolical kick I've ever seen. It looks something more like this. I'm gonna try to like do it the best that I can. You literally side hook, kick, some sort of Bruce Lee type shit. He roll. 30 seconds later. 30 seconds later. I don't know what's happening. As soon as he hit me, I just saw black for like a good half a second. And the weird thing is that I blocked it. Yeah, I blocked it, sure. It did nothing. If anything, I felt probably like a little bit more impact. I'm on the ground and I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I do remember when I did wake up, at least like a good 2 minutes later, my nose was bleeding. The curly haired guy goes, sorry, I'm so sorry, AJ, I didn't mean to hit you that hard. And I'm like, like, oh, my bad, bro. Oh my god, there was so much force in that kick. I just literally didn't even, my head was just spinning. Everything felt off. My mom is in the other room. I go up to her and I'm like, hey mom, I think it's time to go home. And she's like, oh, why not? Why is it? You're going a little bit early. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just bleeding a little bit of nosebleed. She's like, oh no, it's fine. Just go back and finish your session. It should be okay. I'm like, oh wow, you're being so supportive, mom. I didn't actually say that to her, but I went back into the room and I was like, okay, I can finish somewhat. And like we do the sparring at the end of the classes, so at least like what 25 minutes went by. We ended the session. Everyone got the support, applause. The curly haired motherfucker next to me goes, my bad, bro. I didn't know I could do that. And I go, are you serious right now? I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could do a flying Bruce Lee type kick and pretty much fuck up your head for the rest of your life. I didn't know that. Seriously. So I say whatever it is. Class ends, we go back home. My mom takes me back home. She's like, oh, did you do anything fun today? And I go, no. I go back home. I'm in my room, and as I'm in there, I'm just thinking to myself, what made that kick feel so much more different? Because yeah, he used a lot of power in it, but there was something else. There was something else I could have done to like make the kick feel less destructive. And I started looking at fights, and I noticed something in most of these boxing fights. These motherfuckers had a strong support system, but it isn't exactly that they had like a strong support system, like something holding them up. No, I'm lying to you. They did. The thing that was holding them up was their neck. These motherfuckers had trained their neck so strong to the point where it could receive these damaging blows, like these fucked up blows, and they could still fight. No problem at all. So I thought to myself, okay, I need to train my neck. I need to get my neck looking bigger, looking good, looking thick. But then I came across another problem. How? I can't really go to a gym right now. And even if I did go to a gym, what the fuck would I do there to train my neck? I've never seen a machine specifically designed to train neck. Have you? Have you seen a machine in the gym designed solely for training your neck? Have you? The correct answer is no. So I took this upon myself to understand, okay, I need to find a way to train my own neck at home. And I found a way. You wanna know what that is? Neck curls. I'll just put up the video right now. So what I've learned is that your neck doesn't really get trained by any of the other workout machines, any of the other exercises. It mainly gets trained when it's being like intentionally focused on. So shrugs would be like the closest things to work on them, to focus on them, because they hit the traps and the traps can somewhat get to the neck. But overall, bro, you are so much better off doing intentional neck curls, because then you will build much more muscle in these goddamn fibers over here. You wanna know what ends up happening? Just like the motherfucker that refuses to train legs and has skinny ass legs, but a good upper body, you're gonna have the built ass body. Like your body's gonna look good as fuck, but something's just gonna feel off about you. Your neck's just gonna be skinny and undertrained. And I promise you, bro, we associate size of neck with strength. I could put up two pictures of two different guys on the screen right now, and I could ask you, which one do you want to go fight? Which one would you rather fight if you were put into if you were on the streets, life or death situation, you had to fight this guy? Which one would you prefer to fight to the death? If I showed you like these two different pictures, this guy over here with, I don't know, probably a skinny neck, doesn't look that strong, or this guy over here that has all you can see is his neck. All you can see is his neck. Oh, that's even better. I wonder if that even exists. This guy over here with a built neck but with like a weak body, or this guy over here with a skinny neck and a strong body. I've seen these pictures before, bro. It's pretty crazy what our minds will do. Bro, do you not understand how important it is to train your neck? How important it is to just hold these fibers out over here? Because those boxers, those fighters, they understand how important it is. They understand how taking one single punch and having a strong enough neck to support you so that you don't fall straight to that punch, or you don't fall fatal to it, is so vital. We're not gonna go Mike Tyson mode and be like, neck bridges, 10,000 sets of neck bridges, what the hell? No. Mike Tyson also said not to do that, like up to the level that he was doing. But then again, you and I are nowhere near close to that. We're simply training neck for a few reasons. Aesthetics, looking good. Support. So like, I don't fucking know, someone punches, rarely that'll ever happen. But most of the time you want to train neck just to simply just look more attractive, look more aesthetic, look more scary. I know that sounds off. Just add more sets of neck curls to your upper body training. So whenever you're training upper body, lats, back, biceps, tricep, rear delts, lateral delts, whatever you're training them, just add a couple of sets, like what, 2, 3, 4 would be like the minimum, but not the minimum, the maximum, but 2, 3, 4 sets of neck curls. Do them for like, I feel like that would depend on what type of weight you're using, but if you're gonna do this at home, most likely just do sets to, I'm thinking 12 to 15. I think 12 to 15 sets is good. But reps, Jesus Christ. 12 to 15 reps is good. You could try that. See how that works for you. If you feel like you reached the feeling of hypertrophy too early, then you can go back down to just 12. You always want to go above 8 though. Always. Anytime you start a set, always keep in mind you're going above 8. Please. Going above 8 and at least less than 15. And if you're at the gym, you can always just put on, one of those 5-pound plates, 10-pound plates, 5 to 10 pounds. So essentially what you need, or what you should do after this, is to always keep in mind, whenever you're doing calisthenics, whenever you are in a workout, not a workout feeling, but whenever you're about to do your next workout, that's upper body based, just add more sets to the neck. Add more sets and reps to the neck. You just need a bed. If you have a bed, you're set. There you go. You've pretty much won. You can always train your neck as long as you have a bed. Go train neck. Pencil neck.